Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I was just moving this window around and for some reason that was enough to crash the whole stream. So let me adjust myself. Alright, there we go. I had to adjust again when we change stream. Whatever, I don't know. I don't know what happened. What a comeback. So how are you all doing? Hi Michael, by the way. Gabriel, hi. Hi, hello. Happy to see you all here. Oh, I gotta look at the window here. I won't see the celebration otherwise. I might miss it because it's still loading. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you, Ayase, my love. Look at her go. Doing stupid stuff. That's my domain. I am the stupid master. I am stupid every day. Alright. Let's move myself around again. Whoops. What's going on here? There we go. Alright, I don't know. And something broke. But we're fine. There we go. And little already. So let's see. Blender showing up again. There we go. Alright. So yeah. How are you all doing? How have you been this past week? On my side it's been a little bit hectic. But I am back. I will try to have a normal stream. I will try some normalcy for now. We'll see how it goes. And I don't know, not a lot of new stuff to share. Not yet, at least. There we go, much better. It seems the whole year is being kinda weird for everyone. Oh yeah, of course! For everyone who wasn't here to see, like Little Norwegian here started streaming very recently. So go give him a follow. First stream was already excellent. And also, sorry, I forgot to mention, also Michael, I should do something to automate this because I always forget to mention everyone. There we go. Alright, so let's try. I do have to. I have to mention everyone here. At least everyone that's cool and nice and makes cool stuff. If anything, I am sorry that I forgot to do that a lot of times before. So yeah, let's just start, and this maybe will work as a small little tutorial on very simplified characters. So as always, I start with a box. And I like to just make a very chunky body first. Something like this. A good shape. You definitely are cool, Michael. Everyone knows that. Alright, so let's start by something that causes some trouble for a lot of people, which is the hips. And I know like a very easy way to make hips. Like with this, and it works for any kind of body count, by the way, you have this shape. This is where your leg is born from. So we add like half a loop. We just do this. Maybe something like this. And we get rid of this face. And then we join this with triangles. And bam! We already have a loop for the leg. We can adjust this to have a more shapely leg. And since we are going to make Isaac characters, we can make them a little bit cartoony. I'm thinking something like this, maybe. Tiny body too.
Hey boss. Incoming message from Polly. It reads, God, this was so obvious, I feel silly not to have realized before XD.
It's always obvious when you know how to do it, and it's never obvious when you don't. And that applies for everything in life. So we do something like this, and okay, not at all. Why is it this weird? What kind of bevel is this? It doesn't make any sense. Maybe there is something that we need to clean up first. No, not at all. So weird. We'll just dissolve and try again. Nope, not at all. Strange. So we'll just do it manually. Something like this. And now I will add another loop over here. And I think it's a good point to start removing the left side of the screen. Maybe it's normal. You're right, Nickel. Let's try and recalculate outside. I don't think there's any change, but maybe that was it. Alright. So let's add a mirror modifier and start going from there. It has like a softer shape already. And of course, we also move this over here. There we go. I remember that I keep using that though. Like there is a couple projects I have to work with Blender without Blender with dot 279. I remember always having a little bit of curvature with your legs. That will help later on when rigging. Now I'm thinking we'll also have separate arms. But first let's make feet. And they will be like very simplistic feet. We're going very low poly with this, by the way. Because I think with a style as simplistic as that of Isaac, it's what fits best. Maybe something like this. We can maybe make everything a little bit rounder. Like this. Something like this. And of course the feet doesn't have to be as big. Something like this works. Now for the arms, we'll start with a cube too.
Yo. Little Norwegians has got something to say. It goes. Can you guys hear that helicopter?
Oh my god, that again. That's a funny one. No, of course. Technique is super simple here, but now that you mention it, I'll make a better knee. Just because you are like looking at it actively, here's the simplest and better knee that you can make for characters. Do this kind of hourglass shape thing, and now if you see the back of the knee is taller than the front. That's important actually, because this is the part that will get compressed whenever the leg bends. Like if we do this, and I will just rotate it manually to illustrate. You see? That's how it goes. You don't need to make the front as big, just the back. And that's like the best topology for a knee. At this low poly. If you want a higher poly count, there is like more complex versions of this. Alright. I think an hexagon is a good shape for this. So we'll just make like hexagonal arms. And of course the arms also go similarly. There we go. Same thing here. And we'll rotate it a little bit just to have an easier time rigging. Oh hey God, hello, how you doing? Happy to see you here. How's everything going? Everyone follow Godwork. Godwork's such a great artist. How you doing? Someone gives me. Oh, that's so cool! I hope you like it. And I am sorry in advance for the most frustrating bits in the game, because it starts easy but it gets a little bit hard near the end. I hope you have fun with it. I really do. And you don't need to thank me for that. I should get better at mentioning everyone. At least everyone that's, like a cool regular and a friend. Oh, thank you. That's so cool. That's so nice for you to say, because I was lately doubting myself with her design a little bit. Like, maybe it wasn't as good as I thought when I started working on her. But hey, if you are an expert, so if you say she's cool, I will very gladly take the compliment. I'm drink some orange juice right now. I got a big ass bottle of orange juice here. Thank you. I want to make her do more stuff on stream. Right now it's just the TTS and the dance, but I want to be able to to pet her or to give her some food, stuff like that, like a little Tamagotchi. So you all can spoil her. Yeah, like you can make her talk. She will relay your messages to me. There we go. Look at her go. She's got the moves. It's a fun. Jam game. It could be cool, actually.
Yo. Little Norwegians has got something to say. It goes. Stream brought to you by Frogun and Frogun Encore. Check it out.
Thank you, buddy. And hey, Ran, hello. How you doing? I made a name for a restaurant. Okay. Mm, Spicy clam, something like that. Something stupid. Little poker, that's a cool one. Alright, now for the fingers. Fingers are tricky, but we only need like 3 of them. So we'll cheat a little bit. We do something like this. And we get rid of the endguns. I don't like this. It's the most efficient one, but I don't like this at all. So I'll try to do something else. Maybe. Or actually, there is a way better way to handle this. I can just do this. And it works. There we go. Now I can even change a little bit the shape of the hand. Heck, I could even do this. Yeah, this works. Let's clean up and start extruding the fingers. Well, you definitely got a bunch of names there, Ran. No, let me see. Two individual. Alright, so now we can make out of this tiny. And we don't really need to rig these fingers. So we'll just leave it like that, probably. There we go. Something like this. Because we just need the fingers to be finger shaped. We don't need them to do anything. And with that in mind, I think this is a good enough shape for a hand. We'll check if the arm length is good enough. I think we could make the arms a little bit bigger. Something like this. And I think I'll actually make this a little bit smaller. Something like this, better shape. But it's thin so far. Maybe we are a bit lacking in the touch department. Like it looks a bit anti-natural, so we'll just move this back a little bit, and since we have this loop, it will be good enough. There we go, much better. I could say this being a super chill day here on stream, which is something I appreciate after being off for a week. Now, I don't know if I should use a sphere or a cube. I mean, maybe a sphere is okay. Maybe we can afford to be a bit lazy. Maybe this isn't a good enough shape, but probably we need to make it a bit more detailed. Maybe bigger. What do you think so far? Does it look Isaac-y or? Okay, buddy. It's important that even in with sphere-shaped heads, we give them a little bit of shape. Otherwise, the face will look very bad. when we start texturing. There we go. One problem with this kind of head is that we only have this angle for the face, and this is usually not enough if you plan to have big features. So we'll see how to solve that ahead of time. I think what I'll do is this. So we have a little bit more to work with. And now this is the face we have to work with, so we can make it a little bit rounder. There we go, something like this. We can even distribute the rest a little bit better, so it doesn't look as blocky. Also, this theme is so good. It's so underrated. And also the top of the head doesn't look as weird. We'll do something I like to do, which is to add a loop. Over here, something like this. There we go, something like this. Oh, hi, Shredder, hello! How you doing? Hope you are having a great day. Everyone's check Shredder. That's so cool, makes the coolest animations. And now, since we only have one here, we can just add the missing face. And again, making this so it feels rounder. Alright, much better. So we have a bigger surface for the face. Hey, again, as I said before, no need to thank me for this. I know that in the past I haven't been mentioning everyone as much as I should have. I just get a little bit overwhelmed by chat. But today we are having a very chill one, so I will try to do my best. Okay, so with this we have like a very basic Isaac character, so we'll start texturing right away because we are going to make a couple variations for this scene. Let's see, where are we? Where is everything? I am not sure why this is not showing up. What the heck's going on? We are here. We are in the world origin. Maybe it's because it's not in any collection. I don't know. Where is everything? It's not tiny, it's not even here. I am not sure. It's supposed to be here, at least. I am not sure what is happening. Where is my cube? What if I add a new one? It's not visible either. This one is appearing. Nothing is hidden. Bar by accident. Oh, that's it. Thank you, Shadow. I don't know what this. What kind of feature is this? Thank you. What kind of feature is this? I will have to look it up. Thank you, really. Thank you so much. Blender sure is a piece of software. Okay, so anyway, I think texture work should be fairly simplistic here. We have this giant triangle as the face. We'll have this as a darker color. We'll have this as a bright color. And this can be just a small gradient. As for the body, I don't think we need to worry a lot about the texture here. We can probably just texture a bit of detail and everything else can just be colored. Like we can texture the ins and out of the elbows and the knees. Probably can have some texture over here for the body too. Then like this. And the bottom of the feet will just be dark. Alright. So I will hide everything that will just be a flat color. Alright, and this is what I'm going to unwrap automatically. Alright, so this is the face. It will go over here. And this is the back of the head. Go just behind the face. And this is the body. Alright. And this we can just put together. And here's the thing. I will make everything here way smaller. So we only use a little bit of the texture. Because I want to add a lot of stuff beside the character. Maybe something like this. And everything else, I will simply put together in a single pixel. And we'll see later. Oh. Oh yeah, definitely. Everyone works in a very different way. That's the best part about art and modeling and everything like that. You're only going to get quicker, trust me. The more you work, the quicker you become. Alright, so we go to a sprite and we'll just block some parts. Like something like this for the face. And we'll pick a pale skin color. Maybe not as pale, a little bit pinker. Something like this maybe. And let's just make the face. Let me see, let's see if this is a good shape. We can then pick some light blue for the tears and just go down with them. Maybe something like this for the mouth. Not really, don't really like the color. Better. Maybe something like this. We'll see. Because we still have to figure the other flesh colors. Maybe something like this. Maybe we can even add some small highlight. Yeah, maybe something like this. I like how this looks. We can now even get a middle tone for this. And I think this is a good shape for the face. Maybe we will need to move everything up a little bit. Alright. Cool. Let's see how it looks in the model as we adjust the UVs. Though of course, first we need to make the material. Because we don't really even have one. So let me see. I come here to materials, create a new one. And it will be, let me see, image texture. And I pick this one. And of course the material is ugly as hell. But that's why we are going to shading and we are going to make a cool flat shading material. And let this be a little small tutorial because I already made a tutorial for this, but then I learned how to do it correctly. So as you can see, this material is ugly as all hell. So first thing we do is here in the texture, we go to closest. Then we remove the main node here and add a mix shader and a transparent BSDF. And we will add the texture itself to the second field and mix with the alpha, and this will go to the surface. And there we go. Also very important if you are working with this kind of style. Here in color management, make sure this is standard. Colors look way better this way. So yeah, that's about it. Yes, unbox. Oh, that's so cool. I hope it doesn't turn weird and ugly like Roblox did, but that's still cool. Alright, so with the texture done, let's go here to the UVs and start fixing stuff. Alright, this is a much better size, but this needs to be flat and needs to be over here. Alright. There we go. I think this is good enough, at least for now. Maybe this should... go a little bit like this. Maybe we could actually make the face a bit bigger in the head. There we go. I think this is a little bit better. Alright. Specifically going against horror city. That's great to hear, actually. Because that really made a big mess. That's so cool. I will have to check it sometime soon. Because Unity is great for some things, but it's not as good for others, and it definitely is very clunky. Alright, with that done, it's time to start just mapping some of the flat colors. For now I will do this. This can be a little bit smaller. We can do something like this. We'll fix it later. Alright. Because next we are going to add like a small gradient. This is something I like to do with texture in my own characters, because it's a really cool way to add shadow. Just something like this. There we go. Alright, so maybe with something like this. Oh, I love this song too. I gotta say, Tomba 2 is not nearly as cool as Tomba 1, but some of the tracks are real good. Alright, something like this is good for the inner shadow. No, for now I will simply do this with the flat colors. And let's see what we do with the body. Also, I'm reading you all. I'm reading about S&B. I think I will paint the texture first, and then we'll see how the UVs map to it. So with the body, we just need to make sure there is a small shadow over here. A generic highlight here. And on the back, just a bigger shadow. Probably. I'm not sure. We can also add some shadow under the head. This should be good enough. It should be way bigger. Will be something like this. At 0.5. Something like this, maybe. You can maybe move the highlight a little bit up. And now for the back, similarly. Yeah, something like this. And now we can simply move this up. And let's see, we should make this a little bit narrower and this move a little bit up. There we go. Hi back again, buddy. Hello. How was it? We can now probably just make this a little bit smaller. And at this point, I'm starting to think that maybe we could benefit from having a middle shadow color. Let's go and try to make one. Should be easy with this setting. Something like this. So we can even add some anti-aliasing here. There we go, maybe something like this. Now this looks a little bit weird, so we might need to add this to the life. The back is fine though, I think. Probably can make it even narrower. There we go, much better probably. Yeah, I think this is much better. Finally, let's make the highlight for the knees and the backside. Maybe something like this works. And this for the back. And let's see how this actually fits the model. And we actually got it wrong. We actually got them mixed up. Alright, I think this is good, but maybe they are too small. We can go and do something like this. Alright, I think this is good enough. So now we only need to make sure some of the areas are of the correct tone. Like this. This track is so good too. Okay, this is fine, but looks a little bit weird over here. So maybe these sides should stay normal. And this be a middle ground down. What if this is a middle down too? Not good at all. I think it's so fun how much you can do just with a couple tones and making faces of a certain color. Maybe I can see it a little bit like this. I don't like it. I think I'll just do it the way I had thought at the beginning. There we go. And if we do something like this, this becomes even smoother. But now I don't like this part though. So we will cheat a little bit again. Do something like this. And just continue the texture a little bit down. Yeah, something like this. Maybe even move it a little bit like this. There we go. Now a cool thing we can do is actually adding an outline. I think with Isaac it should look very well. And for that I will make like a new material, which I will make like very dark brown, for example. And it will be emission. So it's just a flat color. Now I can add a modifier here. Let's see, solidify. It will flip the normals, increase the offset, and make it a bit thicker. No, we don't see the inside because this material is too faced, and we don't want that. Let me see, where was this? Settings. Backface culling. There we go. Something like this. Hey, Tsunami, hello! How you doing? Happy to see you're still around. We'll probably make the outline a little bit thinner. So there we go. We got our Isaac. I will actually rename it to Isaac. Hi. How you doing, Tsunami? And I will actually add an armature and make a quick rig. We don't need a lot of detail for it, because really it's a very simple character. But yeah, it is a good one. It's almost done. We will just rig it, and then we'll maybe transform it into it, because it's way cooler looking. And we will probably use it as a base for a keeper. Oh hey Bacon, hello! How you doing? Hello! How's everything going? Ooh. Exactly. Happy to hear that. Especially with as rough as this year is being for a lot of people. Oh, we are okay. I have to okay, take care of something real quick. This should solve it, I think. There we go. There we go. My phone was running out of battery, and it's the thing I'm using for a lot of redeems here. So I quickly scrambled to plug it. Yeah, it's been a while. We haven't talked a lot lately. I will actually use this as a segue for a quick status update. This year started a bit rough for ASME. Oh, thank you for the follow, Asura. Hello, welcome here. Um, I don't know. It seems like this year has started rough for everyone, but for different reasons. Um, we've been dealing with some personal stuff. It's been a little bit rough. So am I editing this bong or not? There we go. Um, hi, Yasura, hello. So yeah, as I was saying, like we've been dealing with some personal stuff. It's been a lot of work. We are at slightly above the curve right now, at least for a while. It will probably get a little bit busy next week, but I don't know. I will try to keep everyone informed about whether I'm making any streams or not. I want you to send your hacks to Ayase, by the way. She's dealing with this like a champion, and I'm super proud of her. She's the best and she deserves the world, so... Yeah, exactly, she's the GOAT. Order the
Intercepted a
panda.
transmission from Little Norwegians that says this. All the best to you and Dias.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, DNG. So we're adding like a super simple rig. We are not even going to add inverse kinematics. Thank you, Bacon. I really appreciate it. Alright, so with this, let's rename the bones. This one is base, and it doesn't deform. Then we go left 1.l, left 2.l, hips, spine, probably, and 1.l, and 2.l, and head. Now we can go to armature and symmetrize, and we got everything we need. So we parent with empty groups, and we again do the most stupid thing that no other 3D modeler does, which is assigning the bones to the vertices manually. But it will be like a very good way to showcase what I was talking before with the knees and the elbows. So here in this panel we got every single bone, and of course this is arm 2. And here's the thing, this is arm 2 also, and this is arm 1. This, however, is shared by those two bones, so we assign it 2. And now, if I rotate this, as you can see, it can absorb the rotation. Hey, you do that too? Michael, that's so cool. Like, I don't think there's a lot of people out there that does that. Since we are not weirdos after all. Alright, so let's continue adding bones. All of this is just head. All of this is a spine, I think. Maybe the head I only added with half the weight. There we go. So spine. This is half spine and half hips. And this is hips. Leg 1. Leg 1 and leg 2. And leg 2. And we'll see if we need to tweak anything. Seems it works pretty well. Maybe this is not perfect. So we'll just go to wave paint, and we'll see that maybe we need to add some weight to this. Maybe 25. Maybe something like this. So if we rotate, it rotates as well. Maybe actually I will use .5. And one important option here is auto normalize. Always check that you have this turned on. Alright, I think this is good enough for anything that we need to move. This works well too. So there we go. And we'll call this armature Isaac. There we go. And we'll actually duplicate this. Because we are going to make it now. And let me actually check a reference so we don't miss anything in the hair. Alright. So the first thing is her hair, which is fairly simple. It just goes over her usual head shape and has a big bank of hair. So we will duplicate this. Make it a little bit bigger. And hide diameter so we see better. And actually I will hide the solidify so we can see better the model. So it does something like this. Maybe we can add a little bit of a spike here to make it look a little bit more interesting. And we will actually apply the mirror modifier so we can make hair that is asymmetrical. And I think I will start by cutting this. Making this bigger. And something like this. And now this one, which is to be smaller. I think shape ways it's good. Maybe we can make it a bit more like this. Work is busy today. I hope you can rest soon though. Resting is important and I'm afraid that not all of us can rest as much as we need. So I hope you can rest soon and just relax for the rest of the day. How long is your work shift? Do you end soon or it will be still a while? Alright. So here in Sprite again, I'm not going to use strike black for the hair. I will just use a very dark blue, desaturated, and I will add a bit of a shine here. Something like this. Maybe something like this. Oh no! Oh my god! 5 more hours. I hope you can at least take like a break in the middle, drink some water, stretch your legs, look around. Maybe something like this looks better than what I was having before. So yeah, so we can actually add some shine in here. Maybe these two. Maybe something like this. And maybe here too. Oh, of course, Dingy. Tell me about it in case I forget, because my head is in like 70, 100 places at once, and I tend to forget everything. So prompt me about it once the string ends, and I will gladly send you a screenshot. Alright. With this done, we can again add the outline. And we probably need to modify the texture a little bit of the face to add some shadow. So yeah, let's go and do that. Since the face is completely symmetrical, I think it will be alright to just have this be a different texture. Maybe something like this. We'll see. Not bad, but it's too blue, so maybe we'll just use different colors. Maybe something like this. Alright, it's already a bit better. We'll probably get rid of this part. Maybe something like this. Yeah, I think this is better already. We'll probably have this go a little bit more back. So it doesn't cover as much of her only visible eye. Alright, I think this is better. And now let's, of course, add the little dead bird. Again, I will hide the solidify so we can work better. Alright, I think this is like a good shape for the body of the bird. The head can be something like this. And we can even add something like this to make it hexagonal. And we can finally even add a wing. And a leg. And it doesn't need a lot of detail, because it's just going to be an accessory on the head. As for the beak, I think I'll actually model it like this. That will probably look a little bit better. Alright, so let's go here, and we don't need to make a lot of textures for this. Like just a generic gray square here. The wing. Oh yeah, this song is ingrained in everyone's brain as long as they were alive in the 90s. And now I'm thinking that maybe the wing cannot be transparent like this without altering the material a little bit. We'll see though. We will cross that bridge when we see it. Yeah, exactly, we will wing it. That's a good one. I thought that I will simply do this. It's the best thing to do, probably. Oh, thank you, Tsunami. Yeah! Mega Man Zero 4 has some real good songs. Alright, so yeah, let's go here and let's see. Let's see what we do. Alright, so I'll just make this gray for now. Oh, we got a persona. Let's see what we get. Hey, it says this one is a really cool one from Supersonic Tank Cats. Spade actually was his name. It's one of my favorites too. Just so scrawny. No for the wing. We just do something like this probably. There we go. The brick can simply be this. And we still need something more here. We need the eyes of the dead bird. Which are as simple as this. There we go. Hey, bit by bit, Tsunami. Things can be done one by one, and sometimes that's the best approach. Oh, also sorry, I was actually working here on the eye, and I don't know if I forgot to change or if I changed it back. I'm sorry, I'm also very tired. Alright, so this I will unwrap. And I will just adapt this to the shape. And we just need like a couple pixels to the side, and that's okay. So that's what we'll do. And we will duplicate this mirror it. Alright, so with this we got the dead bird, which will now be placed on her head. Alright, I think it looks fine right now, but as soon as we add the outline, it will look weird. As you can see. Because this doesn't like to work with this. I will remove the fill. Or not really, it should. Honorarium, not. Alright, the rim also gets the border, that is something, at least. So we will maybe... Yeah, I think this is okay for now. Maybe it will look better if the outline is completely black. Yeah, I think that's about okay. Oh, I actually have to check the animation you sent yesterday, because I was out of home when you posted it. My internet wasn't working, so I said, I will check it later at home. I completely forgot. I will actually check it later. Alright, so all of these, we must remember, should be pointed to the head. Alright, and this is Ib. And this is Ib. Now Isaac can use the other texture. Alright. I think we will actually add a couple items, a fly, and turn this one into a gaper. So we can have a cool scene. And then add some scenery. So yeah, let's start with him. For anyone who doesn't know it, capers are those basic enemies in the Binding of Isaac that just look like an iris Isaac with eye sockets and blood pouring out of them. We'll probably just do this. Yeah, this looks better. Looks more like a hole. We'll add some nice eye bags. Make it look extra gory. There we go. This is the coolest thing about this enemy. We just made an enemy with just the face texture. Alright. This is Gaper. This is Gaper. Something like this. Yeah, definitely. That's the binding of Isa for you. So let's actually start working on a scenery. Because we are going to make like a diorama with all of this. So let's see. I will actually look at a screenshot of the basement so we can have some good reference. Alright, so it's just brown. Alright, so let's work on getting a cool, nice brown for the floor. And add some textures like this. Actually, let's make it tailable. By going here to view, tiled mode, inbox access. I think this looks like good enough. We can maybe get a secondary color. To add more detail and make things a little bit more varied. And maybe even a third one that is a bit lighter. Maybe something like this. But this feels like maybe it's too busy. We'll see. Now, what details does the floor have? Maybe some scratches, bits of blood. So yeah, let's make a couple variations. Something like this. Oh hey Kakabushi, hello! How are you doing? There we go. Some blood. Oh, I'm sorry that you were a bit burned out. I hope you can rest well and get back with full strength. Yeah, take care. Take some time to do whatever it is that makes you the happiest. Because in my experience, that's exactly what we need when we are burnt and tired. Oh, 4 years! So you made both the medium and the high in a row. That's cool because most people that get the high one done usually go from how to say it in English? Well, bachiller, you know. That's the way I did it, by the way. Um, I feel that maybe going from a medium grade to the high one is harder than going from bachiller. Or at least that's the impression I got from the people on my classroom back in the day. Alright, we think we got the ground, so let's actually texture some wall. It's a little bit lighter and it's just bricks. It's 3 layers, nothing too crazy. So I will go with a double row. Something like this. Maybe something like this works for the bricks. That's great. Like a lot of people sleep on how good grade education is. Like it doesn't start and end with college. College is just one option, and there is more to life than it. I went to college for a while before I had to quit and go to a superior grade. And I remember that I was like blinded. Like it was such a change. It was like, okay, no, I am actually learning useful stuff. To me, it felt like college had been nothing but filler and weird gates, if that makes sense. That's so great. So proud of you. Alright, so let's see what we can make with this already. So we'll have like a big scene. Alright, something like this. And now with the grid in mind, let's subdivide. Actually, let's do it in both axes separately. There we go. And there we go. And we will assign it the only material we got. And with this we got like the ground. And we will add some variety. Actually, I think those tiles are like too big. So I will make this smaller. And have it twice. There we go. Now let's see if we can actually do some cool tricks. Select random, way less. Maybe something like this. And we give it the other texture. And now we'll pick some manually. There we go. Yeah, exactly, Denji. And yeah, college is a business. It's sad, but college is a business as much as it is education. And they make business-oriented decisions, like adding subjects that are not needed but will make people stay in college for far longer so they can pay more tuition. They will maybe add also subjects that are incredibly hard to act as a filter because they want only people of certain level and recognition. So they can sell themselves as the top university with the smartest students. So they will do all of that, and none of that has the meanings of making you learn. That is sad, but it's the way it is. Right, so now we do something like this. By the way, this song reminds me, I actually started playing Shadow Generations, finally. I started just yesterday. Actually, we should have made the wall texture way bigger. Because there's no way we can tile this. And this looks not as good as we want. We want it to be taller. Yeah, let's go back and make this wall a bit taller than that. Even if it's just a single tile. Something like this. Something like this. And we will actually duplicate this and add it for the other sides. And now in true Isaac fashion, we will make this a little bit bigger so the walls are slanted. There we go. The fucking comes this year, right? Yeah. First of all, hi, Eel. Happy to see you here. And secondly, I don't think I will make another fucking game, to be honest. It just doesn't really work. Like, economically speaking, probably a very bad idea. Something like this. And let's add like a couple of doors to make it more interesting looking. I think go for it, Kakushi. But always take your personal health in account, because game jams can be real fun, but they also can be real exhausting and real demanding. Okay, so let's actually texture a door. I think 4x4 should be enough. Actually, probably just we can get away with only using this and mirroring everything. I will go with a golden door first. An item room door. And we got tiny. Oh, man, that's so cool, but also it sounds so stressful.
Got a message from our pal TGC_Dave. They say the following. Moligato jam jam win.
Actually, I've been thinking about something like that. I forgot to continue talking about that before, but there's like two different things at once here. One is that, yeah, I thought about maybe a small little game for Jam, which will be like a micro game collection or sorts. I think that's the only thing that maybe fits her. But I don't know, I'm super busy right now, so I cannot really start more projects. I was talking with Chase the other day, and you know, he and I, we get along well. We always start spitballing game ideas. But no, I don't think I will make anything with Jam yet. If at all, by the way. Don't take this like, oh, this is definitely coming, just not yet. It may not come ever. Right? This is like a door shape, but maybe it should be closed. Maybe I should just add the stone part inside. Or how was this door? Actually, you know what? It can be open. It can be the first floor. Now I can work on a boss room. Oh hey, Glassdale. Hello. How you doing? Happy to see you here. Thank you, Glassdale. Say to you, how you doing? How are you feeling? I will always ask everyone now because it seems this year is cursed, and I really worry about everyone. That's the thing you just for adding to mention. I always forget. Yeah, Gasly is a great streamer and no poly artist too. Like really go follow him. Because all of the models that working are so cool. You were wondering if I will accept an affair? Like, of course I will. Like, just a couple days ago, I made one of those pods that are like drought is in your style, but I think it didn't really get traction. No one saw it. It's okay though. I think I've been a little bit on the nose with Jam. I've been posting too much Jam on Blue Sky. Oh, it's your mom's birthday. Happy birthday to her. I hope you will have a grand old day. Alright, so for this one, it's like grayish and it has some bones sticking out. So we'll start with this. Maybe something like this. You did well, Kakushi, because you are not going to regret it. Glassdale is so cool. Okay, so this is like more irregular, more scrawny looking. It has these weird bones spurring out. Something like this, probably. Hey, Kakushi, that's not too much, is that's what you want to do. Do you know what's too much? When you start doing things that you don't really want to do, just because you have to do something, then that's too much. But if you really want to do something, it will never be too much. It will be exactly what you need to do. Now I think I will make this a bit lower. Maybe by extension we should make this lower too. Yeah. Because now we can add like a big school here. Maybe something like this. And we might need to actually move this a little bit to the right and down because there is so much detail. Like maybe I can move this a bit to the side. A bit like that. So thank you, Tsunami. Like it will be so cool. I really, really recommend you to use Blue Sky. Like it's like Twitter, but it's way better. That's the gist of it. Now we'll maybe make this big school over here. Oh yeah, definitely. Your art here will get seen way more than in Twitter, and your style fits so well. Maybe something like this, and then the most important part, which is the big ass horns. This, however, needs to be way bigger. Yeah, something like this. Let me see, how do I shape this? It goes like this. I think it goes out like this. Maybe something like this. With a scary door.
Yo Moligato, drink some water.
Okay, I will. Alright, Kakabusi, have a nice day. I will promise that drinking water doesn't lead to explosion. That just happens here. Alright, so let's add these doors to the scene. First, we will add the normal item door here. Just something like this. And then we can add the boss door here. And we'll actually clean this up a little bit. Because we don't really need this face and this edge, or not this edge. And I think we can add something real cool, because in Isaac, when you have like a boss door, it has this ominous red glow on the floor. So we'll do that right now. Let's see, I will add a new layer. And I will just keep adding lower colors to it. And this layer, let me see if I can. Yeah, it will be on overlay. Now a soft light, screen, lighten. Yeah, color maybe. Something like this. And now this layer we can merge down. Hi Sparky, hello. That is a good explanation, and is that with some consoles there have been some licensing problems, some certifications issues. By some consoles I mean Xbox. It's weird. Xbox is just really complicated. I know it's sad, and I'm sorry, but you know, sometimes publishing a game is way more complex than just developing it. If it was just my decision and there were not external factors on it, it could be everywhere. But sadly, there is, you know, real life hurdles to solve. Okay, so now we will get out of this. There we go. So we got this cool thing in here. Oh yeah, of course, Sparking, like, no offense, no hard feelings, not anything. I am sorry if I sounded a little bit serious. It's just something that icks me that I couldn't do it better. But you know, that's how it goes. I am just happy about anyone to come here. Don't get the wrong impression. That goes for you too. I am happy that you joined the chat. Alright, I think next I will hide the Isaac so we can post the enemies and get a cool scene. Like maybe something like this. And we can even have a couple of those. And I think next we should probably add a couple flies, a couple coins, and call it a day. With the same, just pause everything. Alright, so flies are simple. We'll just have like a normal color here that is black. And then the wing. Making fly wings is something I have some experience with, at least. There we go. Oh, sorry, I should have changed it to this scene. Sorry, I always forget, I'm sorry. But I just made this wing. I am a little guy. I'm not sure if I'm fly though. Alright, so for the flies we can just go with a small, really small sphere. And I will hide this scene for now. And this will be the fly. Just like that. We can even add a mirror modifier just because we are extra lazy. We will make it an attack fly, so it will be red, and we'll just add a black outline to it. We'll do so manually, so it doesn't affect the wings too. And one important thing is that our materials should also have backface cooling. Alright, so this is applied. We will actually add a few of them. I'll actually make it bigger, just so it can be seen better. And we will make them of different sizes. But yeah, of course, Tsunami. One cool thing is that we have two different playlists, although we only have a command for one of them. And there is a reading, although I can also make it manually, and we can change from one to another. Alright, so this is flies. This guy will actually hide, so we don't see it. And I think now I will simply add a couple coins, make some flying tiers, and that'll be the thing. We'll just post everyone. Alright, so for the coins, we'll actually make a square over here. And just like get a small circle inside. And just paint the symbol in them. Probably a bit smaller. Oh, thank you for the follow, Yoshimitsu. Hello. Maybe we should lower it. Yeah, something like this. Hello, Yoshimitsu. Welcome to the chat. I hope you have fun in here. We are almost done with this scene. It's turning out real fun. Here we go, something like this. But yeah, texturing half the face is a really cool trick. Like, it doesn't work always, because if you need anything that is asymmetrical, you cannot do this. But it's a really cool trick. With these characters though, the face doesn't have a lot of detail, and our eye shine is symmetric. It's just the whole top of the eye. So we can get away with only texturing half the face. Alright, so now with this, let's add a little cylinder and that will be our coin. I think the size is perfect. Let me see. Something like this. And we will assign our single material. Yeah, exactly. Like, as a rule of thumb, you try to make everything that is symmetrical only once, and then you only need to texture twice anything that is asymmetrical. Like, for example, if you have a character that is completely symmetrical except for the face, you can texture only half the body, but the whole face. Alright, so with this done, you can just add the texture here. This can simply be the bottom color. And this can simply be this. So let's add a few coins over here. Actually, I think I will make the coin a bit bigger. There we go. And do something like this. Like a double coin. There we go. Okay, D&D, have a nice day. Hope to see you next time too.
Yo mo ligato, drink some water.
Done? Alright, last thing I want to model is a couple like throne tiers. And we will make it like real cool. You'll see. Like we make this rectangle and we add like this pattern at the bottom and some shine at the top. And then we will get like a darker color for the outline. Something like this. Alright, and now we simply add another sphere. We'll make it like 6. Just so we have a little more detail. And we just accommodate it here. And we do something like this and create an outline. And now we create like a couple smaller ones. And now maybe we should make this a bit smaller. Something like this. So now we got Eve shooting tears. We should probably move the enemies a little bit. Now one left. Something like this. We could maybe even make everything a little bit smaller. Or not, maybe, actually. Thank you, buddy. Let's just pause everyone now. And actually, I forgot to parent this. So we now can pose them in all sorts of different positions. We can simply make this be walking, I mean. I was looking at the camera, which is what they usually do. And maybe I can do this, I'm not sure. But what if I do this? And then I come here and paste it. It works, great. I think the scene is looking good, but it's perhaps like too big of a room. So maybe I can just do this. Make everything a little bit more compact. Make some flies bigger, some smaller. And I think that's about it. Maybe moving stuff around to get a better feel. And I think that's it. Oh, Tsunami, that's a really cool thing. Like, if you go here at the top, you can select which gizmos to show, and you can select if they are local or global or anything. And this activates or activates everything. So those are really useful buttons. Oh yeah, Persona 4 has a real good soundtrack. What do you mean, buddy? Putting the time on your own room? I'm not sure. What do you mean? Yeah, it's so easy to misclick those buttons. Also, they have like some obscure keyboard shortcuts, and I press them all the time without knowing. So that could have happened to you too. So right, I think this is like, this is our cool little scene. We are getting some sea fighting, but I think we can solve it, like just moving this a little bit forward. There we go. Alright, so I think we did well. I think this is a cool little thing to have. I will make a render later and post it on social media tonight. Oh, I see what you mean now. Like when I finish this scene, I will be sitting in that pillow on the screw. Thank you, Tsunami. I think I will modify this one so it's a little bit different. There we go. And maybe just move everything around a little bit. So it doesn't look like the same one just twice. Alright, I think this is pretty good. Maybe the tier should be higher though. Alright. So they are more in line with her eyes. There we go. Thank you everyone. Let's go to the just chatting scene for a second. Cause hey, now there we go. Now we can have like a good look at the new background without any scuff. Like I am so happy with this and how it turned out. And I think I'll actually make my model a little bit bigger if I can. Well, something like this, whatever. But yeah, I've been working on this scene for a while. It's really coming together now. But eventually I will like use Emptions, which allows me to have an actual 3D scene here rather than a render. And we'll be able to just look at different parts of it. Like maybe go to the mines to start modeling, or going to the office, or going to a lunch to chat with other people. Yeah, the meat plant is a classic here. It's my own little nod to Digimon World. I love Digimon World, by the way. It's so cool. So yeah, I think that's about it for today. And I think it's time that we start looking into raiding someone. Let's see who's online today. Because there's a lot of cool people online today. Let's actually go with Osio today. Osio's doing art, and that's the coolest thing one can do on a stream. So let me see if I wrote everything correctly. There we go. Alright, so say hi to Osio from me, and have fun, and have a fantastic day, okay? See ya!